classic TV game of higher and lower with twists that we hope you're gonna love. So we got a lot of money up for grabs for HAWS today, and we have some special guests. Special guest players, we have Status Ferret and Crystal Valley. Please come up on stage with us. All right, welcome Status, welcome Chris. Okay, Status, you'll be on the blue side, and Chris, you'll be on the red side for this first match.
Blue is best. Oh.
Right. Okay.
These are so cool.
Yeah, aren't they? Okay, careful, don't show. Okay, all right, well, we you in there. Go fish! All right.
It's a bunny!
Yes!
It's a bunny!
We got bunnies and mice, and we got lions and skunks and wolves and everything.
The suicide jacket! Oh yeah.
No, you're not. That's what
Should I try to shuffle this?
Nah. We're furries. We're gonna forget the order of cards and everything. So let's go ahead. Oh, and let's also meet our dealers. We have from Radio Rabbit Hole, Romeo Rabbit. And their reverse card sharks dealer, more PichuPal. All right. So let's get into our first match. We are going to draw some players. First up, drawing or playing on Chris's side with the red cards is the ticket ending in 168. 168, and it's the fursuiter. And playing the blue cards with Status is the furry with ticket ending in 164. That's you, okay. Come on around the side there. Okay, and as we get settled in, let's get to meet our two card sharks for our first match. And on the red team with Chris is Calypso. Yes, let's go Calypso. Okay, and are you a silencer by any chance?
I don't have to be, but...
Aww. That's okay, but are you enjoying the con so far? All right, that's good. And are you ready to have some fun here and win a lot of money for HAWS? All right, excellent. Let's give it up to Calypso. Okay, and on Status's team we have Kiva. All right, and would you care to tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
This is like my fourth con.
Power button.
No, power.
Just yell really loud.
Hello, I'm Kiva, coming from locally north suburb of Chicago. And this is like my fourth con, my second first square, and happy to be here with Status. So yeah, ready to go.
All right. Okay, now these huge decks of cards were shuffled on let's see, Wednesday, either Wednesday or Thursday night, up on the 6th floor of this wonderful hotel. The cards were then boxed up and sealed before the show. We unsealed the box with Romeo witnessing. So now I will ask each team to cut the cards.
Okay. Yeah. Pick a spot.
That looks good enough.
Beautiful. Go ahead and pick a chunk up. There. Got it. There you go. There you go. Now put that part down. Yeah.
Jump complete.
We did it.
Okay. Okay, and Romeo and Chu will load in the cards, 5 cards for each player, and I should note that the cards tend to stick together. I need to apply some fresh powder to them to give them a little slide. Okay, but 5 cards for each player between the marks there. Yeah, there's 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and the object of the game is to work your way across the board, correctly predicting whether each card in your row is higher or lower than the one before it. Okay? And the first player to get all the way across wins a game. It takes 2 out of 3 games to win a match. Whoever wins the match goes on to play the money cards, where they can win up to 10,000 cents for HAWS. All right? Okay. So now, let's see. I think we've pretty much covered everything. Before you can play your cards, you have to win a high-low toss-up question, and those questions are based on surveys of 100 furry fans just like you. So they test your ability to judge human-ish nature. Okay. So this first question will start with the Calypso's team, and you and Chris can confer, and you can use the chalkboard if you like to write down your answers. Got plenty of chalk there for you.
Granny Smith apple green and Purple Mountain Majesty purple.
Oh wait, let's see.
Is this the side opening? Yeah. Cool.
Okay. But yeah, just pick your favorite color, and in the meantime, we'll get to our first high-low toss-up question. Okay, we surveyed 100 furry fans, and we asked them, have you ever been photographed with an animal mascot character at a theme park? How many furry fans said that they have? How many out of 100? And the two of you can confer, and feel free to think out loud.
I mean, it's gotta be like high, like higher end of it.
78.
69.
The gamer number.
420.
I'm gonna say 80. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, how do you feel about 80, Calypso?
Maybe.
Want to try something else? Let's see, Calypso suggests 75.
75?
Okay, you want to go with 75?
Yeah, we can do 75.
Okay, 75 it is. Okay, now Kiva, do you and Status believe that the actual number is higher or lower than 75?
Oh, it's so much easier.
Okay, so you're going higher?
We are going higher.
Okay, you're going higher. Okay, if it is higher, Kiva, you and Status will play your cards first. If not, Calypso and Chris will play theirs first. Now, also, if any time there is a guess that's on the nose, we will make a 500-cent bonus donation to HAWS for the perfect guess. And we have been notorious for perfect guesses on this show over the years. So HAWS gonna love us. All right, the actual number of furry fans who said that they have been photographed with an animal mascot character at a theme park is 61. It is not higher. So Calypso and Chris get the first crack at the cards. Now I'm going to turn over your base card. Since you won the question, you have the right to change that card if you wish.
Oh, so like we could say like next one on the deck.
Right, the next one off the top of the deck.
Okay.
Okay, and also remember that in this game, aces are the highest rank, twos are the lowest rank.
Okay, so
Yeah, aces are high, deuces are low. So, we're going to start Calypso and Chris off with a 2!
Lower! You're trying to trick me. I think we should probably say higher. Yeah, we're gonna go higher.
Okay, going higher? Okay, this has to be higher. If it's another 2, it counts as a miss. Are we higher than a 2? A queen! Now, at this point, you can freeze and protect your position, or you can play on. But remember that if you miss, you lose all your progress back to your base, and your opponents will get a free play.
Okay.
So you have a queen. What do you want to do?
Lower.
Going lower, okay, going low. All right, going lower than the queen. No! Ace is not lower. So you lose both of those cards back to the 2. And Status and Kiva, you get a free play. Now, since you did not win the question, you cannot change this card. You have a 10.
Higher!
Pretty tough card.
Peer pressure!
We're gonna go higher.
Going higher, going against the odds. Okay, are we higher than a 10? No. Got burned.
My peer pressure doesn't work!
Okay, so we'll fill in the spaces. And in the meantime, we will go to question number 2, and Kiva and Status will start this question with you. Here it is. We asked 100 furry fans, between the 2, which cartoon duck do you identify with more, Daffy or Donald? How many furry fans said they identify more with Daffy?
That's a hard one. 2!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close together.
40. I'm gonna go solid 40.
Shoot out a random number.
43.
Not you!
124. 125.
Do you know how out of 100 works?
35. 1 million.
68. 40.
40.
Louder.
The answer to everything, 42.
42? Okay, 42 out of 100 identify more with Daffy. Calypso and Chris, higher or lower?
I think higher.
All right, you think it's higher?
I think it's higher.
Okay, I think it's higher. The actual number of furry fans who said they identify more with Daffy Duck than Donald Duck is 54. It's higher.
I knew it!
Okay, Calypso and Chris, you still have your 2.
Oh, well then higher.
All right, going again higher than the 2. A jack.
Oh, that's what I need for you.
Shoot it.
Lower.
Do you want to try it?
Higher.
You ruined us!
Lower.
Try lower again.
What was the question again?
Lower.
Going lower?
Do it lower.
Okay, lower than the jack. A 6. What do you want to do?
We'll stay.
All right, you got a freeze on the 6.
This far.
Okay, we'll move the freeze bar over. 45 years ago, these were electrically operated. Today, all manual. But you've protected your position and you've kept Status and Kiva away from their cards. Now we're going to go to question number 3, and Calypso and Chris, this will go to you first. Okay, we surveyed 100 congoers, and we asked them, have you ever invited a stranger to join you for a meal at a furry convention?
It's got to be like 100, right?
How many congoers said they have invited the stranger to dine with them?
80.
Yeah, no, I mean...
53. 32. 68.
We're going to go with 84.
84. Okay, 84 says Calypso and Chris. Kiva and Sass, what do you think, higher or lower?
We're gonna go lower.
Lower than 84. Okay, the actual number of congoers who said that they have invited a stranger to dine with them at a furry convention is 55. It is lower. Okay, now Kiva and Status, you have a 10. Now you can change it if you want.
Your
Is
call. I think we're pretty good.
tens are usually kind of in the middle.
Let's keep it.
You gotta keep the 10, okay? Call this card higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower? Okay, lower than the 10, a 7.
Yes.
Ooh.
Higher. Lower.
All right, let's go higher.
Hey, going on higher than the 7, a queen. Wanna keep going? Going lower? Okay, lower than the queen. Another queen! Oh!
I like that queen, it's cute.
Yeah.
These cards are so perfect.
So those cards go away. And I think, oh, sorry. Yeah, oh, sorry about that. Got him? Okay. Okay, so Calypso and Chris, you have a 6. You cannot change it, but you get to call it. But you get to call this card.
Try higher? Yeah, we'll try higher.
Okay, higher than a 6.
Go lower.
A 2, not higher. So neither player advances. We'll fill in the spaces, and we are down to the last question of last question of this game. So this will be sudden death. One team must win on this next play of the cards. Okay, and Kiva and Status. This question will start with you. And this question was submitted by Kiefer. We are open to suggestions for survey questions. If we use yours, we will credit you on the survey form and here in the game. So thank you, Kiefer. Kiefer wanted to ask 100 Furry fans this question. Do you currently have any animal-themed decorations on or in your vehicle? How many Furry fans said their vehicle has animal-themed decorations?
65. 68.
We're gonna go with 35.
35. Okay, 35 Furry fans have animal-themed decorations. Calypso and Chris, higher or lower?
I'd say higher, yeah.
You think it's higher?
We're thinking higher.
You're thinking higher, okay. Okay, control of the board rests on this question. Calypso says higher. There we go. And the actual number of Furry fans who said that they have animal-themed decorations on or in their vehicle is 43. It's higher.
I wonder how many of them said they didn't have a vehicle.
Oh, that's possible. That's possible. Okay, so here's the situation. Calypso and Chris, you have a 6, which you can change if you want. If you choose to play on, you'll have to call these 2 cards correctly to win the game. One mistake, and Kiva and Status win. On the other hand, you can pass to Kiva and Status. They would be forced to play off their 10, and they would have to run the board to win one mistake from them, and your team would win. So, do you want to play with your 6 or pass to them with a 10?
Get a new car.
Go fish.
We'll see. We'll take what's in the mystery box. We'll pass
You're passing. Okay. Okay. Kiva and Status, you have to run the board to win the game. You have a 10. You cannot change it. Got to call this card.
Higher. Lower.
Higher.
Lower.
Lower than the 10. A 2.
Yeah.
Higher.
Higher than the 2. A jack. What do you want? Going lower?
Lower.
Okay, going with the odds lower than the jack. A 6. One more. Oh, by the way, one more card. One more card, and they make a 4-card run. Any 4-card run is also a 500 set bonus for HAWS. So for the game of the bonus, call this.
Thinking lower?
Thinking lower.
Whoa.
We get the
That's a
fair.
bad idea.
What do you think I should lost it to you then?
I don't know. I'm thinking lower. Do
what's it gonna
whatever
be?
you want. It's your call. No pressure.
You know what? We're gonna trust the Ferret. We're gonna go lower.
Going lower. Ooh, all right. For the first game of the match and the 500 set bonus for HAWS, is this card lower than a 6? Wow, what a gutsy call! So Kiva and Status win that game. HAWS gets an extra 500 cents, and you have the first game of the match. We play 2 out of 3 games. So we'll clear the board, and we won't reveal those 2 unrevealed red cards. We'll go ahead and clear the board, and we'll deal the next 5 cards off the top of each deck.
Counting the cards.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, we encourage card counting, but if you remember the cards that you have seen, that helps you with your strategy later in the game. Okay, so as Pichu and Romeo deal out the cards for game number 2, We will start with a question, with a high-low toss-up for Calypso and Status. Here we go. Okay, we asked 100 furry fans. Have you ever followed or watched another furry fan's account just to help them reach a goal or milestone number? How many furry fans said they have done exactly that?
68, yeah.
That's your question. Followed an account just to help them reach a milestone.
We'll do 48.
48.
Yeah.
Right, 48 out of 100, and Kiva and Status, higher or lower?
Higher. Higher. Sideways.
Lateral.
Higher.
Higher, says Kiva. Okay, the actual number of furry fans who said that they have followed another furry fan's account just to help them reach a special number is 55. It's higher. Okay, so Kiva and Status get the first crack at the cards in game number 2, and you start off with a 4. Pretty good card.
Higher.
Higher.
Higher, all right, higher than the 4, a king.
Lower.
All right, going on lower than the king, a 5.
Higher.
We're gonna freeze.
All right, freezing, taking a 2-card lead, needing only 2 cards to win the match and go on to the money cards. Okay, question number 2 for this game starts with Kiva and Status. It goes like this. We asked 100 furry fans, have you ever followed or watched another furry fan's account just to help them reach a goal or milestone number, and then unfollowed or unwatched them once the goal was reached? How many furry fans admitted to unfollowing as soon as the milestone got met?
5. 15. 68.
The gamer number.
We're gonna go with 13.
13. All right, unlucky 13. Calypso and Status, or Calypso and Chris, higher or lower?
Very, very revelatory.
It's admitted that actually did it.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying, but I don't know, I used to run, I've done census surveys. People are weirdly honest when you're like, have a clipboard with you, it's weird. They're like, it's like church, they're fine with it.
So higher or lower than 13?
Yeah, we're gonna go higher.
Going higher? Okay. Okay, the actual number of furry fans just said that once somebody they were watching hit that magic number, they unwatched or unfollowed. Actual number is 11, not higher. Kiva and Status were only 2 away. 2 away from a perfect guess. Now you have a 5. Do you want to change it or play it?
Yeah. We're gonna go and change it.
You gotta change the card, okay? We'll take the next card.
6.
We'll take the next card off the top of the deck.
Let's go, Ace.
You must play this one. It is a 3. Better.
Higher.
All right, higher than the 3. A 6.
There it is.
One more card, you win the match.
Go for it.
Higher.
All the way, all right. If this is higher than a 6, Kiva and Status win the match and go on to play the money cards for the win. No, a 3 is not higher. So those 2 cards go away. Okay, and Calypso and Chris get their first look at a 3.
Higher.
Higher, all right, going higher than the 3. Oh, terrible. Okay, so nobody advances. We fill in the spaces, and we go to question number 3. And this one will start with Calypso and Chris. We surveyed 100 non-suitors. These are furry fans who have never had a fursuit. We asked them, have you ever served as a handler or spotter for a fursuiter? And how many non-suitors said they have?
I I gotta assume it's like right down the
35.
80.
40.
68. 80.
middle. Yeah, I mean, I could do like a 40. What about, we split the difference? 40. Oh, 43.
Okay, 43 out of 100. And Kiva in status higher or lower?
Higher.
We're going lower.
Okay, they're going lower. The actual number of non-suitors who said that they have been a handler or spotter for a fursuiter is 28. It is lower. Okay, so Kiva in status. You have a 3. What would you like to do?
Higher.
Keeping the 3 and going higher. An 8!
Lower.
Okay, you'll win the match if this is lower than an ace. A champion! Alright. So Kiva and Sanders win the match. We'll play the money cards in just a moment. Calypso, it's been a pleasure having you on the show today. Hope you enjoy the rest of the con. And let's hear it for Calypso. Okay. Now before we play the money cards, I have a little order of business for Kiva. You get to draw from the bag of plush.
Oh yeah, bag of flush. I was on a different game show that our friend was running, and I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, reach in and pull one out. And you've got, you got an honor!
Whoa.
Okay, so maybe that honor will be your good luck charm as we play the money cards. And we'll go ahead and clear the board for that. And
They're green.
we have a special deck of green cards, the color of money, of course.
Color of money.
So go ahead and cut the cards if you please. All right, and Pichu and Romeo will deal the cards out. We'll start off with 3 spare cards on the left side of the board. You can use those cards to make changes. I'll explain a little later. Okay, 3 cards over here. Yeah, we will start you off with 50 cents to bet with. You'll bet on these 3 cards. Then on the second level, we'll add 100 cents to your score, and you'll play 3 more cards. Then on the top level, play 1 more card, and we'll add 1,000 cents to your score before you play that. Okay, now on the first 2 levels, minimum bets are 10 cents. So be sure to bet in multiples of 10, 10, 20, 30, so on. However, up here at the top card, that's the big bet. You'll have to at least half your score. Okay? Now, you'll have an opportunity to change a card once on each level using the 3 spare cards that we've dealt off to the left, okay? So, if the cards fall right and if you're gutsy enough and everything goes perfectly, your 50 cents can turn into 10,000 cents for HAWS. All right? Okay, let's give Kiva and Status 50 cents. Okay. And we'll start the money cards with a 5.
I like the 5.
You can change it if you want. Okay, which card? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
Number 2? Okay, number 2. All right, let's see if we can get a better card than the 5. A 3, that's better. Okay, you have 50 cents in the 3.
Higher.
Okay, and how much?
Oh god, I make bets. I'm bad with money, that's why I'm here.
Multiples of 10.
50 cents.
Let's do 20 cents.
20 cents higher? Okay. Now if another 3 comes up, you don't lose anything, it's just a push. Okay? So 20 cents, higher than a 3. It's a king! Okay, you got 70 cents in the king.
Lower.
What do you want to do next?
Lower.
80.
30 cents lower.
Okay, 30 cents. You'll have 100 cents. This is lower than a king. A 4. Okay, 100 cents in the 4.
30 cents per high.
30 cents for high.
Okay, 30 cents higher than a 4. A 6. All right. All right, safely through the first level with 130 cents. We move up to 6. Give you another 100 cents for a total of 230.
Change it.
Okay, one change to 6. Okay, 1 or 3.
2. Number
Let's do
3.
3.
Number 3. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get something better. The 6 becomes an ace.
All of it for lower.
Good call. There's no way you can
It's
lose.
an ace, I swear to God.
For 460, are we lower than an ace? It's a 9. Okay, you have 460 and a 9. You've already made your change on this row, so you have to play.
Lower.
Remember, the minimum bet is 10 cents.
Maybe higher. 30 cents lower.
50 cents lower.
50 cents. All right, 50 cents lower than the 9. Okay, well, you lost 50 cents, but you bought a good card for 50 cents. So you have a king in 410.
300 lower.
50 lower.
50 lower.
50 higher.
Okay, 50 cents, plain and safe. 50 cents lower than the king. A 7. All right. Not necessarily a bad card to end the road with. Okay. Yeah, it's good. So we move up to 7, and we give you the last 1,000 cents. So you have 1460, and you can change that 7 if you want.
Change it. Change it.
Change it.
Okay, this is an important change. With 1460 on the line, we get rid of the 7 and replace it with a 10. Okay, now you have to risk at least 730 cents. You can bet more if you want. You have a 10 and 1,460 cents.
Lower.
What's your big bet?
Higher.
900
Feeling
lower.
higher?
Yeah.
Higher.
Half.
Push.
Your call, though.
So what's it going to be?
We're going to risk it half or higher.
All right, half the money and going higher. Well, this team went lower on a 6 and 1. So half the dough, 730 cents. That this card is higher than a 10. No. But you held back. HAWS still gets 730 cents. So that brings HAWS's total after one match to, I think it was the 1430, I believe. Because we had one and played 2 games at 100 cents each, so 1,430 cents for HAWS so far. That's just match number 1. Thank you, Kiva, for playing our show. Enjoy your new otter friend, and enjoy the rest of the time. And we're going to take a little break for hydration and to set up for match number 2. Okay, so we are now ready for match number 2, and we're going to draw 2 new players for Status and Chris who have traded places. And playing the red cards with Status is the holder of ticket number 170. All right. And playing the blue cards with Chris is the holder of ticket number 163.
It's stable. It's fine. Nobody's died on it yet.
Okay, and let's go ahead and meet our players on the red side. We have, let's see, you go by 1-Bit J. Did you go by J?
Yes.
All right, J-A-Y. Okay, welcome to the stage. Okay, and could you tell us a little bit about yourself, please, Jay?
I came up from St. Louis, Missouri, and this is my second time here, and I'm enjoying Wisconsin and I love Fur Square.
All right. All right, round of applause for Jay. Okay, and for the blue team, we have MamaBear.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Kiva is my lovely wife, and this is our second time here at Fur Squared, and happy to play games.
All right. Well, happy to have you here, MamaBear. Okay, that's MamaBear.
Yeah.
M-A-M-A. Okay. All right. Let's have each team cut the cards. These are fresh decks for match number 2.
Right
Yeah. Each of these decks weighs about 15 pounds.
Higher!
Yeah. Well, for comparison, on the original TV show, the decks were 25 pounds. They were about
Made out of metal?
well, the cards on TV were about I think they were like 14 by 20 inches. I mean, they were ginormous.
Monster cards.
It's cheap. It's like drywall. It's
Yeah, just about. Okay, so as Pichu and Romeo deal out the cards for our first game, we'll go ahead and go to our first high-low toss-up. Okay, and Jay, we will begin this question with the UN status. We surveyed 100 furry fans, and we asked them, have you ever asked for and received a refund on a commission because you were dissatisfied with the product or the lack thereof? How many furry fans said they have gotten a refund on a commission they didn't like?
So scared to say something. So personally, I have asked, but I'm not scared of
Okay.
So I'm thinking of low.
22. 30. 68.
And so we say about 25.
25, okay? 25 out of 100 say that they have gotten the refund on they didn't like. MamaBear and Chris, higher or lower than 25?
Lower.
We're gonna go for lower.
Okay, lower, all right, lower it is. The actual number of furry fans who said that they have gotten a refund on a commission they did not like or did not get is 12. It is lower. Okay, so MamaBear and Chris have control of the cards for this first game, and you begin with a 9.
Change.
Yeah,
Yeah, change it.
Want to change it? Okay.
Start.
Okay. Okay, we will cover the 9 with a 5. A little better.
So now it's better.
even more dangerous.
Higher.
I'm gonna go.
Higher.
Go higher?
Higher.
Yeah, let's go higher.
Okay, higher than the 5, a 7.
Oh.
Now you can freeze if you want.
Higher.
Higher.
Freeze.
Yeah, let's do higher. We're climbing.
Okay.
We're climbing the corporate ladder.
All right. See if we're higher than a 7. A king.
That's what I like.
Lower.
I
Lower.
want to say lower.
Lower.
Yeah, we're going lower.
Okay, going on. Lower than the king. An 8.
Yeah!
Freeze. Freeze.
Freeze. You want to freeze?
Yeah, let's
Yeah, we'll
freeze.
freeze.
Okay. Freezing on that 8, needing just 1 card to win the first game of the match. And most importantly, keeping Jay and Status away from their cards. Let's go to question number 2, and we'll start this one with MamaBear. We asked 100 furry fans, are you a fan of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic?
Oh, God.
How many furry fans said they are?
Too many.
Yeah, same. I was running too. So yeah, I would like 60.
Let's do
68.
60%.
Yeah, we're just gonna do 60.
All right, MamaBear says 60 furry fans are fans of My Little Pony. Higher or lower, Jay?
I know a lot of ponies came over to Furry after running that. So I'm really good. We're gonna go higher.
All right, they're going higher. The actual number of furry fans who said that they are also fans of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic is 29. A lot higher. Mama Bear has control again, and you have an 8. You can change it if you like.
Want to change the 8?
Yeah.
Let's change our 8.
Okay, not a bad choice at all. And again, these cards tend to stick together because I have not recently powdered them. Okay, we say goodbye to the 8 and hello, 3! All right, for the first game of the match, are we higher than a 3? No! 3! Oh! We have a curse of the 3s. Okay, so Jay and Status, you get a free play off a 3 of your own. Careful.
Higher.
Okay, higher than the 3, a 10.
Lower.
Lower.
Risking it lower than the 10, a 2.
Higher.
Higher than the 2, an 8. For the game, and the 500-cent bonus for HAWS. Are we lower? Good. All right. 500-cent bonus for HAWS right there, and Jay and Status have taken the 1-game lead in the match. So we will clear the board, and we will deal out the cards for game number 2. Indeed they are. Let's give it up. Yeah. Right. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna go to game number 2, and the first question of the game will go to Jay and Status. So we surveyed 100 furry fans, and we asked them, have you ever envied PichuPals? How many furry fans said they have been envious of PichuPals? 61. Okay, Mama Bear, higher or lower than 61?
I'm gonna say higher.
Go saying higher?
Yeah.
Okay, Mama Bear says higher. The actual number of furry fans who said that they have envied PichuPals is 45, not higher. So Jay and Status.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So Jay and Status get to start game number 2 with a queen.
Lower.
Going lower? All right, lower than the queen. A king, not lower. So that card goes away, and Mama Bear and Chris get a free play off a 5.
Higher.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, we'll say higher.
Okay, higher than the 5. Come here, card. A 2. Not higher.
We're doing great, guys.
Nobody advances. We'll fill in the spaces. Yeah. Yeah, I think Status has had 2 of them.
Yeah, so that's got 2.
Yeah, one in the first match and 1 here. Okay, we'll fill in the spaces, and we'll go to question number 2 for Mama Bear and Chris. Okay, we surveyed 100 gray muzzles. Now, what's a gray muzzle? There are as many answers as there are furry fans. But basically, gray muzzles older or longer tenure in the fandom. So we asked these 100 gray muzzles, did you ever access furry material or discussions on a dial-up bulletin board system? How many gray muzzles said they have done furry stuff on a dial-up BBS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert H. 2.
You got like
100 gray muzzles.
I like that. We're 75. We're going
75. Okay, Mama Bear and Chris say 75. Jay and Status, higher or lower?
Lower.
Lower, definitely lower, you say. Okay, the actual number of gray muzzles who said that they used to dial up BBSs to get their furry fix is 45. It is lower, significantly so. Okay, so Jay and Status, you have a queen.
Lower.
All right, keeping the queen and going lower, a 9.
Change it.
No, you cannot change. Once you've gone past the base, you cannot change your card. At this point, you can only freeze.
Lower.
Going lower? Okay. Lower than the 9, a 7.
Freeze.
Gonna freeze, okay. Taking a 2-card lead over MamaBear and Chris. So we're gonna go to question number 3. And Jay and Status, this one's for you. We asked 100 furry fans. Has someone ended a relationship with you because they found out you're a furry fan? How many furry fans said that has happened to them?
35.
35? Okay, 35 out of 100, and MamaBear and Chris, what do you think, higher or lower?
36.
Are you looking at me?
Yes! Lower? Okay, let's try lower.
Going lower. All right, the actual number of furry fans who said that someone ended a relationship with them because found out they're a furry fan is 6. So it is way lower. And MamaBear and Chris, you have a 5. Want to keep it or change it?
You want to change up to 5?
Yeah.
We're changing up
Can I change it? Okay. Okay, we will place the 5 with an 8.
Higher!
Lower!
Higher!
Let's go for it.
We're going to go lower.
Lower, okay, lower than the 8. A 4.
We're going to go higher now.
All right, going on higher than the 4. Another 4. Yeah.
4 doesn't mean doesn't.
Okay, so both of those cards go away.
Oh, come on!
Back to the base. And Jay and Status, you have a free play off your 7. You cannot change it.
Higher!
Higher!
Higher.
Higher, all right, higher than the 7. A king.
Higher!
Lower.
All right, for the match, are we lower than a king? Yes. So Jay and Status have won the match. Don't play the cards in just a moment. MamaBear, it's been such a joy having you out here, and we hope you had fun and Kiva's good for you too. So let's give it up for MamaBear. Okay, and as Romeo and Pichu get ready for the money cards, I'm going to bring the bag of plush back over here.
I would tell you.
And Jay, you get to reach in.
Mystery
For a
flush.
mystery plush.
Oh, something good.
Not that one!
Big money.
All right, Jay got a Care Bear. That's right.
Damn right we are.
Okay. Yeah. Bring these over here so that Jay and Status can cut them.
Gently, I like making noise. It's a good comparison.
Okay. So Pichu and Romeo are going to deal out the money cards, same ways they did before. And you see how it works. 3 cards on the bottom row, 3 cards in the middle, 1 card on top. 50 cents, 100 cents, 1,000 cents, big bet, half the score.
Status has been here before. She
That's
knows
right.
how-
That's right.
I actually really don't know what's going on. I never know what's going on.
But you're making money for HAWS.
Yeah!
That's the important thing. Okay, so the cards are dealt out. Of course, 3 spare cards. You can change 1 card on each level if you need to. So let's give Jay 50 cents. Okay, and we will start you off on the money cards with a 5.
Higher!
Higher.
Okay, and how much do you want to risk?
10.
Okay, then move that 10 cents higher than a 5. A 4. Only cost you a dime. Only cost you a dime. Oh, what am I doing? This is the money cards. The cards don't go away. Okay, so it only costs you 10 cents. You still have 40 cents. You got a 4.
30 cents. 30
30
cents higher.
cents higher.
30 cents higher.
30 cents higher.
Higher.
Okay, and how much?
10 cents.
10 cents, okay. Dime at a time, higher than 4. Back to a 5. Yes, you're back to 50 cents.
Back and start.
50 cents higher.
50
10
cents
cents
higher.
higher.
Okay, another dime, higher than the 5. Come on, it's a 9. All right.
Big rollers here.
Okay, so you have 60 cents. We move up the 9, give you another 100. So you have 160 cents in the 9, and you can change it if you want.
Stop it.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it for 3.
Number 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get something good. Replace a 9 with a 10.
Of course, because that helps us a whole lot.
Yeah.
Lower.
Okay, 160 cents.
20. 20 cents lower.
Okay, ooh.
I know, big
High rollers now. Oh wait, that's a different show. All right, 20 cents higher than the, or lower than the, 20 cents
20 cents
lower.
lower.
20 cents lower than the 10. A 3. There you go, 180 cents.
Higher.
50 for higher.
50 cents. Okay, 50 cents if this card is higher than a 3. It's a 7. All right, you have 230 and a 7 and you're stuck with it. What should they do, audience?
Higher. $4 higher.
40 for lower.
40 cents going against the odds that this is lower than a 7. Only cost you 40 cents, but a great card to bring up to the top. We add last 1,000 cents, so you have 1,190 cents. Now, what do you do when you have an ace?
Everything higher.
Everything lower.
Everything lower, that's right. For 2,000.
Money, not ours.
That's right, for 2,380 cents for HAWS, are we lower than an ace? Yes, we are! All right, 2,380 cents for HAWS right there. So that's like over 3,000 for this match alone. 3,080 and 1460 is like 45. 4,010? Okay, we're up with it. 4,010 cents for HAWS so far, and we still have time for one more match before we get out. All right, I think we are ready for match number 3. This will be our final match of the day. So hope you got your tickets in. Oh, and Status and Chris, you trade places one more time.
Oh, sweet.
Blue is best!
Not for me, John. I still lost.
Okay, playing the red cards with Chris. I have.
If this is her, I swear to God.
Okay, playing the red cards with Chris is the holder of ticket number 169. Around the side. Then playing the blue cards with Status is the holder of ticket number 176. It's Ginji. Okay, so let us meet the red player. You go by Miner?
Yeah.
Okay, Miner, M-I-N-E-R. And could you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
I'm a bookkeeper. I work with Persona, and yeah. Was anything else?
Whatever you want to say. Are you enjoying the con so far?
Yeah, I am.
Good. Is it your first time?
Yeah.
First time congoer? Or first time here? Or
First time here and first call.
First con! All right. Well, it's good. It's good to have you here, and I hope you have a good time. And I hope this is not the last con for you.
Probably won't be.
All right. Well, good to have you. Good luck in the game. And your opponent is a Card Sharks veteran named Ginji. So tell us a little bit about you, please.
Hi. For instance, my name's Ginji. I'm from Chicago. And I'm an information security hyena. I've spoken at DEF CON for several years, and I'm here to make some money for HAWS.
Okay, let's give it up for both of our players, and let's go ahead and cut the cards, please. I'll get the water glass out, water cup out of the way for you.
they say.
Right?
Okay, there they go. This is our third and final match of the day. How are you? Are you guys enjoying the show so far? Didn't feel as much as if you're saying here. Okay, we've had a lot of fun putting the show on for the past few years, and I should remind you that our surveys they come from furries like you. And if you want to get involved with the surveys, you want to participate in them, let's see, Nikolai, if you would press I for the ticket plug, please. And hit the space bar. Like I said, our surveys come from furry fans all over the world, actually. And if you would like to participate in our surveys, all you have to do is go to BarkWoofson.com/polls. That's BarkWoofson. We have a variety of polls in many different areas of furry fandom. Some for all things, some for congoers, fursuiters, non-suiters, musicians, writers, artists, VR chat users even. So be sure to visit BarkWoofson.com/polls. You'll be glad you did, and we will thank you too, and so will convention charities. All right. So let's go back to the game, and we are ready for match number 3 between Miner and Ginji. The cards have been dealt out, so let's go to question number 1, and Miner, we will begin with you. Okay, we asked 100 furry fans, do you have a character that has changed species since its creation? How many furry fans said that they do?
When you say character that changed species, you mean the same OC and they just changed species, or? The same OC, but used to be a squirrel, but is now a raccoon or something like that.
33.
Yeah.
We try 30. Let's try 30%.
30, okay, 30 out of 100, and Ginji and Stas, higher.
Higher, definitely. We're going higher.
Higher, definitely, they say higher. The actual number of furry fans who said that they have a character that has changed species since its creation is 25, and is not higher. So Miner and Chris get the first crack at the cards, and you'll start match number 3 with a 2.
Definitely higher.
Yeah.
All right, higher than the 2, a 7.
Go for it. Keep going. Higher. Higher.
Go fish.
I think we should go for it. I'm thinking higher.
Higher.
Okay, going with the odds, higher than the 7, a king.
Freeze it.
Yeah, we can freeze it.
Want to freeze it? Okay. It's a strategic move to freeze on a king. It's been done before at an anime card sharks. I don't think it's been done on television. Somebody at an anime card sharks froze on a king just to protect position. So that's a very shrewd move. Right? Yes, indeed. Okay, so we will go to question number 2, and Ginji will start this question with you. Okay, now for this question we surveyed 10 Foursquare 2020 staffers, and we asked them, have you ever posted something in a Foursquare staff chat that you had intended to be a private message? How many Foursquare staffers said they have? Now this is out of 10.
2.
I've seen them way higher.
Uh,
I'm going 7.
have you seen Alkali?
Yes, we're part of the first square pronouns. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
7. We're going 7.
Okay, Ginji and Status say 7 staffers have inadvertently published a what they wanted to be a private message.
Really? Hanging high?
Miner and Chris, do you think it's higher or lower than 7? This is out of 10. This is out of 10.
My luck's been shit.
Higher?
We're going higher.
Okay, even higher than 7. Now, since this is an out of 10 question, a perfect guess will be worth 100 cents for HAWS instead of usual 500. Well, let's find out. The actual number of Foursquare 2020 staffers who said that they posted something in a Foursquare staff chat that they intended to be a private message is
3, that's all, not higher. Okay,
There's some
so,
liars in that survey.
okay, so Ginji and Status.
No, I get it.
You get to see your cards. Get to see your cards for the first time, and you start with a 2. Look at that. You're nuts.
Reroll. Higher.
Let's go higher.
Okay, higher than the 2, an ace.
Oh my gosh.
Higher.
Lower.
Lower.
Going on lower, a 4.
Higher. 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 Higher.
All right, risking those 2 cards in this one. Higher than a 4, a 10.
Higher.
We're gonna freeze.
All right, freezing. Needing 1 card to
Gotta give them a
win.
chance.
Needing 1 card to win the game.
Third run.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go to question number 3, and Minor and Chris will start this one. We surveyed 100 furry fans. We asked them, if a furry convention approached you with an offer to be a guest of honor, but you knew a specific person more deserving of the position, would you accept the offer anyway?
I trust your judgment more here.
And how many furry fans said they would take the offer to be a guest of honor?
Take the offer.
Yeah.
Furries are generally averse to conflict, so I'd probably say like, gosh, like high, like
Yeah.
60 or 70 maybe, 73 or 4. Yeah, well, like 73. Yeah, they'd feel bad
73?
about it.
Okay, 73 furry fans said they would take the offer to be a guest of honor even if they knew somebody more deserving. Ginji and Status, higher or lower?
I actually think I'm pretty close to the mark.
Really?
So,
Lower.
statistically, I think we should go lower.
Lower. Let's go lower.
Okay, going lower. The actual number of furry fans who said that they would take the offer to be a guest of honor over somebody they thought was more deserving is 50, right up the middle, and it's lower.
Okay.
Okay, Ginji and Status, you have a 10. Do you want to play it or change it?
Change it.
Let's change it.
Okay, I thought so. Make sure to only get 1 card. Powder. Okay, goodbye, 10. Hello, 6. It's just the other,
Higher.
just the other side. of it. Going higher, going with the odds. For the first game of the match, are we higher than a 6? Yeah. All right. So Ginji and Status win the first game of the match,
Oh,
and we will clear the board.
A little
And
fast.
we will clear the board and load in the cards for game
You're
number 2.
best.
Oh,
Yes.
thanks. I might have a little more white on you.
Right. Okay. So, all right. So, Ginji and Status have 1 game. And we will go on to game number 2. First question starts with Ginji and Status. Okay, we asked 100 furry fans. At your wedding, whether in the past or in the future, did you have or would you want to have animal figurines as cake toppers? How many furry fans said they had or want to have animal figurine cake toppers at their wedding?
Right down.
I'd say 7. I think it's going to be just.
Just
What do you think?
like 45?
Yeah.
45. Well, 45.
45, okay? Okay, Minor and Chris, higher or lower?
Higher. Higher.
I'm thinking higher.
I'd say higher.
I'd say higher.
Higher than.
Yeah,
Higher.
we're trying higher.
Going higher. Okay, the actual number of furry fans who said they had or want to have animal figurines on top of their wedding cake is 65. It is higher. The Minor and Chris have control, and you're going to start game number 2 with an ace.
Lower.
All right, lower than the ace, a 5.
Higher. Higher.
Yeah, let's do higher. We're trying higher.
Risking it higher than the 5, a 2. Not higher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
okay.
cards go away, and Ginji and Status get a free play from a jack.
Ooh,
Higher.
Let's go lower.
Okay, are we lower than the Ferret? Yes, a 4.
Higher. Higher.
Higher? We're going higher?
Going on higher, an ace.
Higher. Higher.
We don't
Higher.
have Chris's luck right now.
Yeah, higher.
Somebody
No
needs
risk.
to-
There's very little
I
risk.
know.
This is the first one.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Lower.
Lower.
Okay, lower than the ace. You jinxed yourself. Oh Oh, no progress.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh,
Like publisher English.
that was a terrible burn.
I knew my spidey sense was
Yeah. Yeah, well,
You really hurt with that.
yeah, well,
You're like, I got this.
yeah, well, didn't you freeze on a king in the previous match or something? Anyway, yeah, I don't think anybody's ever frozen on an ace either on TV or at a convention or any time. But you can if you want.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go to the next question, and Minor and Chris will start with you. Okay, we asked 100 furry fans, do you consider your experience in furry fandom therapeutic?
God, no.
How many furry fans said they do think it's therapeutic to be a furry?
At the core, I think most people would.
It's either 50-50 or low.
I mean, we could go right down. That's the
48.
low. We could do 50.
Okay, I'm thinking just 50%.
Just 50? All right, up the middle with a 50. Okay, Ginji and status, higher or lower?
Higher. Higher.
You think it's higher? Okay, actual number of furry fans who said they find being a furry therapeutic is 81. Is way higher. So, Ginji and status, you have the ferret.
All right, lower.
All right, lower than the jack, a 10.
Lower.
Lower, yeah.
All right, continuing lower than the 10, a king. So, still no progress there, and Minor and Chris, you have a free play from your ace.
Higher. Or lower.
We know what you mean. We know what you mean. I want to go lower. I figured you did. Lower than the ace, a queen.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. Back to the ace. Oh goodness. Yes, they are cursed. Oh dear. Okay, so we'll fill in the spaces and go to question number 3.
I probably would have frozen if we got there, but...
Okay, and Ginji, we will start with you for this one. Okay, we surveyed 100 congoers and we asked them, has your camera battery run out in the middle of an event you're recording at a furry convention? How many congoers said it has run out? Oh, wait up here, check mine.
I was gonna say way lower.
Well, you know what? No, nowadays we bring batteries.
That's why, yeah, so I'm thinking like
Okay.
maybe 30.
Okay, yeah, let's go with that.
30.
30. Okay, 30 out of 100. Okay, Minor and Chris, higher or lower than 30?
I think higher.
Yeah, let's go
We're
higher.
thinking higher.
Okay, 30 and higher, and the actual number of congoers who said that their battery has run out while they were recording something at a con is 36. It is higher. Okay, Minor and Chris, you still have your ace.
Lower.
Lower.
Okay,
This
lower
is
than the ace, an 8.
I can't.
There's one question left. One question left in this game.
Lower or higher.
Lower. Thinking lower.
Lower.
Well, okay.
Look, how many aces have we got in this round?
2. We've seen 2 bases so far. So.
No way to look this is
What are you gonna do?
It's possible. Let's try. You want to try that? Or maybe higher? You want to try that?
I'll let you pick.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, good idea. It's gonna be a run. We're gonna try lower.
Okay, lower than the 8. A king, not lower.
I had an inclination to higher.
Okay, well, hey, it was worth a shot. Okay, status and Ginji, you still have the ferret.
Lower.
Okay, lower than the ferret. It's a 9.
Lower. Higher.
Going on, lower than the 9, a 4.
Higher.
Higher than the 4, another 9.
Three. Higher.
They're freezing. 1 card away from the match, and we are at another sudden death question. Last question of the game, and this one will start with Minor. Okay, we asked 100 furry fans, if you were to run for an elected office,
Oh my God.
would you be upfront about your involvement in furry fandom? How many furry fans said they would be upfront about being furries?
I don't think they'd be upfront about it.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be found out very quickly.
I'm afraid of doing like 5 months. They're probably going to do up, and that is something like.
Well, yeah.
So what do we think is the lowest we can go without?
Let's try like 20. Like 20, 23 maybe, something like that.
they might go down.
But I mean, the game.
I'm just
Running for office as a furry.
No, I know. We're in a tight spot. Like I said, I think like 25. We just do like a
I'd
quarter.
say 50.
15? Okay, we'll do 15.
15. Okay, 15 out of 100. Ginji in status, higher or lower than that?
Well, how many candidates do we have running this year? And for president, is Vermin running?
Vermin Supreme always runs, and is Vermin Supreme a furry?
Well, I mean, Vermin Supreme comes
Like,
out.
I'm not doubting it, I'm just wondering.
I mean, his platform is ponies, but still. He's very upfront about his platform, so I'm curious. That out there, I don't know, I think it might be lower.
Lower?
About him being upfront.
Let's go lower.
Okay, going lower than 15. Okay, the actual number of furry fans have said that if they ran for office, they would come out and say that they are furry and proud is 46.
Really? That's so many.
Wow.
So Minor and Chris have control in sudden death. Now you're sitting on an ace. To win the game, you would have to run the board. One mistake, and Ginji wins the match. Or you can pass to Ginji, make Ginji in status play off their 9. If they miss, you win the game. And we'll go to a tiebreaker.
I think we need to try for the full run. Like,
Yeah,
Player pass.
definitely.
okay,
Try for the run.
well, first one is he's lower.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna play it yourself and
This
going
is an
lower
ace
than the ace.
To die.
Yep. Lower.
Okay, lower than the ace. A 5.
Okay.
Higher.
Higher. All right.
Higher.
Higher.
All right, higher than the 5. A king.
Lower.
Lower than the king. A 6. Okay.
Higher.
If this is higher than a 6, you win the game. We go to a tiebreaker, and HAWS gets a 500-cent bonus. A jack. Okay, 500-cent bonus for HAWS. Okay, 500-cent bonus for HAWS. We have 8 minutes to go. In the panel.
All right.
So we're gonna go to a tiebreaker game. This time we will deal 3 cards for each team, and we will play a maximum of 3 toss-up questions. So whoever wins this game will go on to play the money card. Okay. So as Romeo and Pichu deal out the cards for the tiebreaker, we will go to question number 1 of this game, and Ginji and Status will start it off. Okay, we surveyed 100 furry fans, and we asked them, if another furry fan ran for public office, for a public office you get to vote for, would you vote for the candidate even if you disagree on the issues? How many furry fans said that they would vote for the furry candidate anyway?
Are we up or? We're up.
This is the Ginji and Status question.
I feel
I have a review about.
I still want to say this.
We'll go with the silly number.
We're going 69!
All right, 69. Okay.
Bruno.
Okay, Minor and Chris, higher or lower than 69?
Lower. I'd say lower.
I'm thinking higher.
I would say lower. I think at the end of the day.
Lower.
Yeah, I think lower.
Okay, lower than 69. The actual number of furry fans who said that they would put furry over issues when voting for public office is 14, that's all. It's way lower. Okay, so Minor, you and Chris have the first play of the cards in the tiebreaker. You start with a 3.
Higher.
Higher.
Higher than the 3, a 4.
Higher.
Higher.
For the match, higher than a 4? No! 3. So back you go, and it's a break for Ginji and Status. You have a king. Lower than the king, a 10.
Lower.
If this is lower than a 10, Ginji and Status win the match. No! So nobody moves. Okay, we'll fill in the spaces and go to another question.
Wow.
Minor and Chris, we start with you. Okay, it's time we surveyed 100 congoers, and we asked them, have you ever been turned away from an event at a furry convention because you forgot to put on your badge? How many congoers said that they have been turned away from
All
a badge?
100 people.
That's 100 though.
I know, but
Like, oh god, this is like
Okay,
between
got 5
90 and
minutes.
100. And
yeah. I'm saying.
if we guess 90, they're gonna vote up.
90.
Fair chance of.
I think like 90. It's 90. Would 90 work for you? A little lower, maybe like 68?
Sure, 90.
90.
Okay, 90 congoers. Ginji and status, higher or lower?
I think it's lower.
I think it's lower. Okay, the actual.
Ones I've snuck into.
Yeah.
All right, the actual.
You knew a lot of them.
Okay, the actual number of congoers that said that they have been turned away from the event because it didn't have their badge is 24. Way lower. Okay, so Ginji and status, you have it king.
Right? They are lying.
All right, lower than the king. An 8. Lower. Okay, Minor and Chris, you have a 3.
Higher.
Higher than the 3, a 7.
It's 50-50.
It is. I don't
Got 4
know.
minutes.
Well, okay.
Though in this game, it's like maybe 20%, but
Go for it. Higher.
What's it gonna be?
knowing the ace.
You can freeze if you want.
Higher. Higher is a
One higher. Okay, for the match, is this higher than a 7? No! We are never going to finish this match. Oh, yes, we are, because we are down to the final question. Sudden death once again. Okay, so this starts with Ginji and status. We surveyed 100 furry fans, and we asked them, are foxes guilty? How many furry fans said foxes are guilty?
100.
It only goes up to 99. It only goes up to 99.
Oh, fine, 99.
99? Okay, 99. Okay, there's only one way you can go, Minor.
We'll take lower.
Lower. All right. Well, it can't be on because the display only fits 2 numbers. The actual number of furry fans said foxes are guilty is 58. So it's lower. Okay, so Minor. It's sudden death. You have a 3. Call these 2 cards and you win, or you can have. You're gonna play yourself. Okay, you're playing. Going higher than 3?
Yep.
Okay, higher than the 3. A 6. And for the match, are we higher than a 6? A 10. Okay, so Meyer wins the match. We'll play the money cards just a moment. Ginji, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. Let's give it up for Ginji. Okay. So real quick. We're going to we'll go ahead and get you take care of the plush draw. Reach in and pull out a plush. Hope it's a good one. Hope it's a cute one. And you got Peppa Pig.
Oh, we got a Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig. Yay. Okay, and we're going to set up for the third and final money cards round. Okay. There are the cards. Go ahead and give them a cut.
Well, you know, foxes are guilty. It's important. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. And tell you what, I'll help out you. Because we are running behind, actually. Because the cards have been cursed.
I'm sure there's going to be all 4 aces on this board.
Okay, and we know the 50, 100, so let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and start Minor off with 50 cents. Okay, and we start the money cards with a 10.
I can't change this one.
You can if you want. You have 3 spare cards you can use. You can choose one of those.
I don't like how in the middle of that. Give me 1 for that one.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're going to get rid of the 10 and replace it with a 2. 50 cents and a 2.
Okay,
50 higher.
yeah, 50
Of
higher.
course, when you have an ace reduce, you go all in. Higher than the 2. It's a 6. Right, 100 cents and a 6.
Okay, I think 20 higher?
Sure, 20 higher. Yeah.
20 higher.
Okay, 20 cents. Low conservative bet, higher than the 6, or higher than the 6 is a jack. Okay, so you have 120.
30 lower?
Yeah, let's do 30 lower.
Okay, 30 cents if this card is lower than a jack. Another jack, that's a push. Don't lose anything. So you still have the 120. We move this jack up, give you another 100 cents, and you're up to 220.
The jack's probably. I can't replace anything after this, right?
You can still change a card on this one.
I'd say.
Oh, okay, so we can change your card later. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, lower, drop.
30 lower.
30 lower, okay. Okay, 30 cents if this is lower than a jack. An ace. Only cost you 30 cents. So you have 90 cents and an ace.
I mean, here's the thing. I could do 90 lower. We haven't confirmed.
Yeah.
90
Of course.
lower.
Of course, for 180 cents we're lower than an ace. There's a 6. Okay, you have 180 cents and a 6. You can change this card. What? Oh, okay. Oh, did you hear?
Can you get that updated?
Okay, 190 cents and pardon?
Then we bet it. The last
I probably would
Well,
have
I think it was 30.
30.
Yeah, it was a loss of 30. Then all in on the ace.
Yeah.
So now you're at 320.
Yeah, we should be happy.
Okay, 320. You have a 6, and you can change it if you want.
Okay. Yeah, sure, change it.
Okay, 2 or 3.
2.
Number 2. Okay, the 6 becomes a queen.
Okay.
Got 320.
Yeah, 40 lower.
Okay, 40 cents lower than a queen, a 9. Okay, 360 cents. We move up the 9, give you the last 1,000. So you have 1,360 cents and a 9. You want to change that card?
I'll change the card.
Okay, this is a big change. Goodbye, 9. Hello, king. Okay, you have to risk at least 680.
Ace is the only card.
What's your big bet?
Yeah, it's the only card above.
I have half a mind to go all in.
Yeah, let's do all over.
All of it lower. Okay, whole thing.
Go for it.
Whole thing. 1,360 cents that this card is lower than a king. Oh, can you believe it? That's all right, Jeff. You had to go for it. But HAWS still gets some money from the match. And after 3 full matches, Nikolai is doing the numbers off stage, and he has come up with a grand total for HAWS of 4,810 cents. So thank you, Meyer, and thanks to all of our other players today, and also thanks to you for coming in and joining us today, and those of you watching on YouTube. Also want to give a big shout out to Lord PichuPal and Romeo Rabbit, our dealers for today. Nikolai, back at the laptop, running the numbers and stuff, and Mikasa Coyote in the back, making sure we all look good and sound good. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed our show. And in this space, in less than half an hour, we have Charity Who's Lion with Alkali and Company. So again, thank you all for coming. I'm the Secret 93 speaking for Furry Card Sharks. P, I think. Yes. A BarkWoofson convention production based on Card Sharks by Creamhead. Thank you again for coming. Enjoy the rest of your time.